Ted Cruz is a passionate, effective fighter for limited government, economic growth, and the Constitution. He is leading the fight to repeal Obamacare, which in order to get the money to help ensure all these people there are no taxes. Ted Cruz is against Obama's executive amnesty that will give illegal immigrants who have been in the United States for at least 5 years a 3-year work permit. This permit would also allow them to obtain a social security number and get a driver's license. It is estimated that 3.5 million current illegal immigrants will qualify for this program. Cruz is pro-life and, quote, would allow the procedure only when a pregnancy endangers the mother's life. Cruz opposes same-sex marriage and civil unions. He believes marriage is defined as only between one man and one woman. Cruz is a social conservative. His aim is to preserve traditional beliefs, attitudes, and philosophy in the face of social progressivism. Cruz is fighting for our First Amendment rights, which gives us freedom of religion, speech, press, and the right to peaceably assemble. Cruz is fighting for our Second Amendment rights, granting us the rights to keep and bear arms. Ted Cruz defends the entire Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights amendments add certain safeguards of democracy, specific guarantees of personal freedoms, and clear limitations on government's power. Cruz opposes Common Core standards. Common Core standards are vague and broad. They will require younger students to learn more at a quicker pace. They do not have a test for students with special needs. Will lead to an increased value on standards test performances. There are currently no science for social studies standards. You should vote for Ted Cruz because he is keeping his promise to do what he said he'd do. But if that's not enough to convince you, here are the top 10 reasons why you should vote for Ted Cruz. 1. He can beat Hillary Clinton. 2. He's a true believer in the United States of America. 3. He knows how to run a real campaign. 4. He's got real grit. Cruz wants to be president, and he wants us to want him to be president. 5. He is educated but kept his principles intact and his keen understanding of the liberal mentality. 6. He's a serious candidate. 7. He's an outsider. Americans think Washington is corrupt, and it is, so we need an outsider. 8. He really knows the political system. 9. He knows foreign policy as opposed to saying he's going to build a wall. 10. And last but not least, he knows economics. Vote Ted Cruz 2016. My name is Jordan Sidwell, and I approve this message.